Hello everyone, this is Mr. Salty, and I am here today to investigate GM_construct, a map where a friend of mine has been experiencing paranatural and anomalous events in his source engine games being stalked by an unknown entity. Could be a single entity or a collection of entities. My purpose here today is to investigate locations that he has been at to try and gather info on what is happening. Perhaps I can help. It's in a bid to help my friend. I don't know what he's exactly going through, but in order to help, I must go through it myself. I am at high risk of doing this as well, as the entity has made it known that I know it's real. It knows that I'm trying to help my friend actively. I just hope these investigations could lead to a good outcome. I may have less information than my friend, but at the cost of information my friend knows, I must learn it myself. After all, secondhand information can never be the same as the information you get from actually doing it. Known places on Construct to have anomalous or paranatural or unusual events has been the dark rooms and the pond. A dark room entity has shown up at least once to my knowledge, unsure of its origins or why it's haunting my friend. Don't know what my friend has done to warrant the reaction from the entities. Entity or entities. Could be both. Could be a collection of entities or a single entity. Helping my friend is my main priority. This pond has experienced a paranatural event. My friend has experienced a paranatural event in this pond. The paranatural event itself happened when one of his props, while trying to make one of the machinima things, wound up flying into the pond. He dove down to go get it. However, despite the depth of the pond being pretty short, as I will now demonstrate by going in, when he went into the pond, it kept going. It kept going down and down until he could no longer see anything in front of him. I am hearing sounds right now. That is, could be another paranatural event, I am unsure. After all, these old maps give me the creeps. It could just be the ambiance of the map, or it could be a paranatural event. I am unsure. But helping my friend is still the main priority. I'm hoping with these investigations I can acquire enough information to fully understand what is going on and what is happening to my friend. So far, from what I can tell, he's encountered the entity a few times, and a simple tactic I know that seemed to ward it off was prop blocking, where you would block off an area with something like props. I am unsure of how effective that actually is, but if I do ever encounter the entity again, which I probably will in my investigations, I might encounter it. And I am unsure of what I can do. Back on GM Graveyard, I managed to shoot it a few times before trying to yell at it. It did not like that, as it crashed my game afterwards. There's the dark room. I'm using the scope of the OICW to act as night vision, as it has this green hue. Hopefully this will give me a better field of view inside the dark room. My investigation is for purely my friend's benefit and not my own. I am at high risk of doing this, as I am unsure of what could happen, or the consequences of trying to help. But helping my friend is the main priority. I hope he can know peace. Darkroom number 2, inserting, or infilling, or whatever. Night vision scope barely illuminates the area, but I can see the corner of the darkroom and the other corner. Meaning, by my calculations and perception, this darkroom is cleared. I need a 0 location to scout is the infinity room, also known as a light room. A room of just pure brightness. It's like opening your phone at 3 a.m. Check the time. You wind up getting blind. Looks clear to me. Investigation of GM construct has been issued. Investigation results, no paranatural events so far. I will continue to investigate GM construct and other acolyte maps that have had these paranatural events happen to my friend on. I have started assisting him as of a few hours ago when he found a radio in Ravenholm, unsure of where to place it, as unlike other locations, he didn't have a clear idea. Ravenholm is only so big, but that radio is not there most of the time. I managed to encounter it, meaning the second paranatural event I have encountered so far is the anomalous radio. I figured it would be a lambda cache to put it in. The hardest one to get into in Ravenholm requires a rather skilled jump to go through a small opening, which leads to what I presume to be a boiler room, which has a single medkit and a frag grenade. It's a lambda cache, but it's the least rewarding one. However, that room has always given me odd vibes. I have experienced paranatural events in there, such as hearing breathing coming from right behind me, or the sound of footsteps getting closer and farther simultaneously. This is Mr. Salty. Investigation of GM construct has been completed. No paranatural events documented. Site appears to be clear. Signing off.